I'm going to talk about the Goroka situation, not the fight, but the one with the Mary Asaro Madman Mary. Asaro Mad Mary. The tourist that came, and then the content creator that dressed up as Asaro Mad Mary and I'm round. I'm going to talk about that. Okay, and I'm going to share my opinions about it. Okay, first, because me Goroka. Okay, first of all, she posted that video. 80% of the comments in the video told her that this was disrespectful, this is not right, you shouldn't be doing that. And then, she responded to most of the comments and she said, well, I was told it was okay. I asked several times and I was told it was okay, so I took part in it. And then further on, someone asked and said, someone replied and said, well, obviously you must have paid some money, that's why they said yes. And she was like, yeah, people are starving out there, people need to make money, so yes, we paid for it and we did it. So from her responses, she's being defensive and she's just stating what she knows. And you can already tell by her responses that she knows what she posted and what she did is wrong. But instead of taking the video down, she's just like, well, you guys told me, they said it was okay, so I did it. Well, it's not okay, and we're telling you that it's not okay. You just approached a group of people that are desperate for money. That's why they said it was okay. So what she could have done was take the video down. But then we have people out here defending her and saying that it's not her fault. We have to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is creating awareness and teaching our people not to do this. But the problem is, that's not the bigger picture. I'm going to paint an even bigger picture for you guys to look at. Now, if you're understanding what I'm saying right now, that means you understand English. Now, as someone who understands English, you're at a different level to non-English speakers, okay? Because you speak a language and you understand language that is accepted globally. So that puts you in a position where you can understand cultural appropriation, okay? For those of you defending her, you're just saying okay to her turning a blind eye to cultural appropriation, okay? Because she's not a new person. She goes around countries creating content. She should understand that in different countries, there's different cultures and there's certain things you cannot do. I'm no nupla Mary, so make it kind content creation them and make it calm. You are defending me most astetrol and born. So as someone who's been traveling around, you should know that there's certain things you can't do and can do. And if you are asking for permission to do something, you should already see that as a red flag and something you shouldn't do. Okay, if something is not offered without payment for you to do, that's a red flag. Okay, you should be like, okay, no, if I'm paying for this to do this, if I'm asking for permission to do this, I believe that it's not okay for me to do. It's common sense. You don't have to have a degree, you don't have to be at a different IQ level to understand this. Okay, if something, it's a tambu, if I'm talking now, but if you force your way to do it, that's obviously wrong. And as someone who's been to different countries, I would never want to step into something that I do not understand and I don't think it's okay. I would never take part in a culture that I'm not fully 100% sure of. It doesn't matter if everyone around me say it's okay, I will still not do it. Because at the end of the day, if I have to pay for it and if I have to ask for permission for it, that means it's not okay for me to do it. That's common sense. So she obviously knew what she was doing and she did it. Okay, she's not some newbie that walked in and like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. That's just dumb. That's just dumb, okay? You don't have to dress up and be part of the culture to appreciate the culture. You can just watch it from your lenses, okay? You can just capture it from your lenses. That's fine. That's the best way to appreciate culture rather than taking part in it. You don't have to take part in it, okay? What I'm trying to say is let's not give in to the culture of trying to make excuses for foreigners entering a country. Let's stand our ground and make sure they educate themselves before coming in, okay? Because our people are starving. It's not just in Papua New Guinea, it's the world, okay? If you go to a place of poverty that needs money, and if you want to be part of their culture, and if you offer money to them, they will let you be part of things that you're not supposed to be part of because they need the money. They will do it for the money. It doesn't matter how many awareness and how many money we put in to make awareness for these people. They will still accept 100 kina, 200 kina if you offer it on the spot, okay? That's how desperate people are for money. So instead of blaming our people, we need to hold these content creators accountable because they need to educate themselves before coming into our country and making a joke out of us, okay?